Hi everyone, I'm Ghostman Starlight and welcome back to another episode of the Champions League predictions. And first, few things first. So sorry for missing the second leg predictions last time. It was just they were just way earlier than I thought they were, and in fact I'm going to do both the first leg and second leg predictions in this video, so I don't forget to do them in the next one. And also, I won't be going in depth on a specific game this time, just because when I did that last time, the video did really badly. Seems like that's complete random whether that sort of video does well, so I don't think I'll be doing that this time. But maybe it will come back in the future for the Champions League final or something like that. We'll see. But I will be predicting Europa League games in this prediction as well. So let's get straight into it. It's going to be quite a quick video, I think, because there's only 4 games to predict. But first of all, we have Spurs versus Ajax, both teams who you wouldn't really expect to see this far in the competition, and both teams who've done incredibly well to get here. And it's going to be a close one. And for the first leg, I've gone for a 2-2 draw between Spurs and Ajax. I think this could be a fair result. Of course, Ajax would have the away goals in that game, so they would go with an advantage into the second leg. But both teams are pretty attacking, and they're both defensively strong, but they do concede a few goals, so I think that would be a good one. And in the second leg, I've gone for a 1-0 win for Ajax at home. Of course, it's always better if you play away first in the Champions League, and I think that will give Ajax the slight advantage they need to get into the Champions League final on 3-2 on aggregate. And next we have Barcelona versus Liverpool, and this is going to be a very close one. Of course, Barcelona have Messi, who's just been absolutely unreal, and to say that about Messi is a bit strange because he's always amazing, but he's just been so much better this season in particular. And but Liverpool have been absolutely phenomenal, but of course they have 2 competitions that they have to focus on. Barcelona, yeah. Anyway, so for the first leg, I've gone for a 2-0 win for Barcelona at the new camp, which could definitely happen. Of course, Messi is really unstoppable, even by Van Dijk, and yeah, so Liverpool's luck has to run out at some point. But I have got them winning 1-0 in the second leg, and I think they will run it extremely close. Barcelona's defence is not really that solid, but unfortunately Messi will just be too good for them, and I really don't see anyone stopping Barcelona this year. If anyone can stop Barcelona, it will be Liverpool. If Liverpool win this game, they'll go on to win the whole thing, but as it is, we'll have to see. It's going to be incredibly close. And next we have Arsenal versus Valencia, and it's going to be an interesting one, this one. Both teams who have underperformed slightly in the league, but both teams with some very talented players. Of course, Valencia have Kondogbia, they have Neto as well, they have a really wide variety of players. Yeah, Neto does play for Valencia, and of course Arsenal have Aubameyang and Lacazette and all the players we know. And I have gone for a 1-1 draw for Arsenal at home. Of course, they really do play better at the Emirates, so this is a bit of a strange prediction, especially for what I've got for the second leg. I've gone for them winning 2-1 away from home, and of course Arsenal's away form this season has been terrible, but I think they will I just have a feeling that they won't play badly away in this game. But I think they'll need to, if they want to get through, they'll need to play well in both legs. They can't rely on the home leg saving them, because Valencia will really come back strong. And finally, we have Frankfurt versus Chelsea, and of course Eintracht Frankfurt have some really good players. Their team looks really solid this season. I think they're 4th in the Bundesliga. They're definitely going to finish in Champions League places, and their team, as I said, they've got Rebic, they've got Jovic, Kostic, they've got loads and loads of good players. Kevin Trapp as well, playing really well. Danny Da Costa, the defender whose name I forgot, I think his name is Hinteregger. Yeah, him as well. Really good players, and Chelsea are really going to struggle. I have gone for a 2-1 win for Frankfurt at home. The home advantage helped them so much against Benfica, and I think if Chelsea do lose the first leg, then they won't be able to pull it back in the second, so I have gone for a 0-0 draw in the second leg. Frankfurt are really defensively solid. They've only lost once in 2019, whereas Chelsea have lost a lot more times than that, so I do think Frankfurt will win. Maybe a bit controversial as well, my second sort of controversial choice of the video, but as I always say, you have to have some dodgy predictions in there for it to be a predictions video. Yeah, I don't think there's too much else to say. So yeah, what do you think? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Maybe you completely disagree with all of them. Well, make sure to comment anyway. Make sure to leave a dislike if you hate the video, because that shows me that I shouldn't do it again. Yeah, not too much else to say. Make sure to subscribe. I just recently hit 150 subscribers, finally, after ages. So let's move on to 200. It's a bit of a push, but maybe by the end of the year 200 would be nice to have. Yeah, that's I'd be really happy with that. So yeah, make sure to subscribe if you're new, and comment what you'd like to see in the future. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.